Miss Delaney. Sorry guys, we have to finish this song. It's clearly about Delaney. This is Jack's Mannequin, in case you haven't heard Miss Delaney before. This is not why I named my daughter Delaney, but I am in love with Andrew McMahon's music. Okay, so it's really weird. My Spotify just randomly decided to stop working. And then as I started setting up the live, like, that song came on and I couldn't pass it up. Jack's Mannequin is one of my favorite bands, and, well, I guess now Andrew McMahon in the Wilderness is a new favorite. I just saw him in concert last month. But, yeah, so Miss Delaney. One of my favorite songs, and it is not why I named my daughter Delaney, but I do sing it to her. So, hello. I don't know who's live. It just tells me some people are live watching this, but it doesn't say who. That's kind of rude, Facebook. Okay. If you're here, please say hi in the comments because I want to say hi to you. This is my Panda planner. A little breakdown because I was talking about it the other day. I hate having a random light on in the background. So I was talking about it the other day, my Panda planner, and yeah, okay. Were we supposed to hang out today? Oops, my bad. Yeah, this is how I keep my life organized. I put some stickers on it because something I really liked about my Erin Condren was that I loved the motivational quote I had on the front. So I decorated my Panda planner myself. Great Over Good is an art community in Costa Mesa. Actually, Great Over Good used to partner with Melissa Griffin and some other fabulous bloggers that did Bloggers Giving Back, and that's where I met one of my best friends, Jess. Hi, Carrie. All the people who are live are like my real life people. So I put Great Over Good as a great reminder on the front. And then on the back, I put some stickers that were technically from Firework People, but Ashley now does the Imperfect Boss. So don't stop now. You're a powerhouse. These are the things that motivate me every day. I am planning on making some Shield Sister motivational stickers. I just haven't found a good printer yet. So the way that the Panda Planner works is that it's in sections. So there's a monthly section, a weekly section, and then a daily section. Hi, Sarah. And so I like that it's set up that way. And then there's little ribbons for each section. So if you look at the top, I don't think I have my week section done right now. No, I don't. What? No longer March. Get out of there. Okay, so I already did April for my month, but there's still a couple things I can fill in. So it lets you write the month there, which I really like because I often will not touch a planner for a while. And if it's got the dates already set up, then I'm kind of at a loss. Like I paid that money and I wasted those pages. But that is not how the Panda Planner works. Everything is filled in. You can skip days, whatever you want. So here's the month. My focus is to be organized. And then you can write down a habit that you want to work on. I actually just started a new habit. You guys are going to make fun of me, but I don't generally brush Delaney's teeth on a schedule. And that is something I want to get into the habit of doing. So I just wrote my habit down. And then I did the dates. And I know you guys know how to set up a calendar. See, look, Kay, you're right there on the 8th. Kay, we were supposed to hang out today. I don't necessarily update this all of the time, but if I have really important things like whale watching, I obviously can't schedule anything that day because I'm whale watching. And then I also like to keep track of my upcoming podcast episodes for Where Passion Meets Truth. This page would be when Two Moms One podcast comes out, but I don't edit those, so I didn't write them down. But you can literally put whatever you want on here. And then at the bottom, oops, gosh, I'm so bad at this. The bottom, it has your plan. And so it's like what your top goals are, and then what distractions you want to avoid. And then at the end of the month, like you write down your review, your insights gained, and this month's wins. And if you have any notes, you put them in the note column. This is like a great overview type of thing. Then we have the weekly section. And I did not set up last week, but I will now set up this coming week. So under day and date, I will put, I'll just put tomorrow's date, Sunday, April 9th, 2017. And the first part is going to be a review of the past week. So I'm going to write down my big wins and how I'll improve this week. So my big wins last week is that I took some time off. This is hard, isn't it? It can be very hard to pick out your wins. I outlined my course. Did Facebook Lives, group postings, I did not have a million panic attacks. I often put that on as one of my wins because you have to celebrate. And I think my last big win, I'm going to say, is that I got most of my VA stuff done. I'm going to finish up in a little bit. Delaney is at her cousin's birthday party with her grandpa. Well, they're on their way right now. So then there's the section How I'll Improve, which is a review of last week. So this next coming week, I'm going to cook more dinners because I only cooked one. So you can always cook more dinners if you only cooked one, right? I'm going to stay on top of laundry. And then I'm going to focus on Shield Sisters. Okay, the next step for this upcoming week, and this is a part that I really like, and you can literally pick and choose how much to fill out. So it says, things I will do to make this week great. And there's personal, work, family and friends, and relationship. Now, if you look back at a lot of mine, it's just like really simple things. That's how I look at it. I look at it as a broad space. But you can fill it out to whatever it is that you want. And then there's a section that says I'm looking forward to. So you can list out the things that are going to be exciting for the week. I'm having a very crazy week. So I'm looking forward to seeing Simple Plan in concert, going whale watching, and spending the day with my little sister. It is her 16th birthday this week. And then there's habits I'm focusing on developing, learn something new, and your passion project. So these are just things that you can fill out like with one word or a sentence. Again, you can fill it out as much as you want. A lot of the time mine will be, let's see, like here. learn something new. I wanted to work on Miracle Morning. I did not work on Miracle Morning, but I wanted to. And then my passion project that week, I was really focusing on the podcast. Then it breaks down your projects into your top 4 projects that you want to focus on for the week. And again, you can put as much detail in here as you want. You can draw pictures if you're visually minded. I'm not. So I generally outline the big points, and I like to use a lot of, initials. So this is Shift Society magazine. I had to do the letter to the editor and the feature. Shield Sisters, this is all the stuff I wanted to make sure I got done. Where Passion Meets Truth, and then all my VA stuff. And then at the bottom, it says, what are your top goals for the week? So like if you can only get 5 things done for the week, what are those 5 things? And I put Happy DD on there. So I'll write these in later because I'm not going to bore you with me writing them in. So I have my April ribbon in. Now I'm going to do my ribbon for the week. And then we get to the daily section. Oh, that's right. I'm like basically there because I'm almost done with this. Had it for almost 6 months. So the daily section. And the daily section really breaks it down. But what I like the most about it is it's also part gratitude journal. So if you look, like I did Friday, March 31st, and then the next date I did was Wednesday, April 5th. And then now I'm going to have Monday set up. So you don't have to do it in chronological order if you don't want to. You can skip around and you're not wasting space. So I'm not going to fill it out for today. But I will just walk you through it. So it's your day and date, your morning review. So I try to do my morning review within the first hour that I'm awake. I like to write down what I'm grateful for and what I'm excited about. Sometimes they are the same thing. Like I'm grateful that I can spend time with my friends on their birthday or something. And then it'll be like, we are going to whale watching for Katie's birthday, which is what I'm doing next week. And then next is your affirmation, which is very important for me. Then your focus and your exercise. So if you want to work out, this is a great way to keep track. And then your focus is wonderful. And this is great for anyone who is running their life. Like you can have a career, or you could be working at home, or you could just be a mom. You could just be a student. Like this planner is literally whatever you make it. So then just like on the week, there's today's priorities. Let me find a time that I actually... Okay, so again, you can make it as broad or as basic as you want. You can draw pictures. I don't. So here's my number 1 priority was getting these things done for Shield Sisters. And then going through my emails because I had 200 that day. My virtual assistant stuff that I was doing. And then I wanted to, get the house clean and pay my bills because I think we got paid that day. So I was going to make sure that our bills were all in order and stuff. So, like I said, you can make it as detailed or as basic as you want. And then over here, this was when I was supposed to hang out with Carrie. All the people who are watching this video are in my book, apparently. So then the schedule actually has, dates and times. This is how a busy day for me looks. I was supposed to... This is the day that I got injured. This is last Wednesday. Drive to Nevada, then I had a Facebook Live, then I filmed an episode of my podcast live, then I had another Facebook Live, then I wanted to do open gym with Delaney, then I recorded another podcast, then I went to go see Kenny G. So this is keeping you on your schedule. Then there's your tasks, which is just like a to-do list, any notes, You might have. You can draw pictures there too. And then down at the very bottom is your end of day review. So I do that right before I go to bed. And it has today's wins and how you'll improve for the next day. So it's very basic. Like, you could create your own planner like this and print it out and bind it. But what I like about the Panda Planner too is, in addition to all of this that I've been using on a regular basis, like using so much that the binding is breaking, is that I have a 1-year-old, she colors on everything, is that they have this like breakdown on how to use it, and they have all these tips and tricks, and it says over time you'll notice your productivity and time management skills increasing dramatically. Most people also find that they are happier and more satisfied with their lives. Overall, everything just gets better. So, that's my Panda Planner. A lot of people have been asking me about it. If you know anything about me, I regularly used to purchase planners and then never use them. I would never write in them. I would only regularly write in them if I was in school. I don't know why. It was just like the only time I would even remember to carry it with me was if I was going to school. So having this actual small planner that fits in my purse and has the little ribbons to help me remember what my pages are, has my motivationals, has my affirmations in it, like, this is the best planner I have ever run into, and I do not get any points or anything for referring it to you. It's helped my brain so much that I think you guys need it. Hi Samantha, hi Nora, I'm so glad you guys can join me. I bought this on Amazon with a Christmas gift from my podcast co-host Yvonne, and part of the reason I purchased this instead of something else with her gift card is because Yvonne is so amazing at helping moms to plan their days, prioritize, all that stuff. So I was like, okay, well, if I have any questions, like, this is the type of thing Yvonne will help me on, so I am for sure going to use the money she got me on this. Otherwise, I would have probably bought Delaney something, because I don't really buy things for myself unless they're really cute coffee mugs or cute shirts from small businesses. I also recently started carrying around a notebook with me, which is my Dubsado notebook. I got it for free for signing up with Dubsado. It's just a notebook. It has all of my Shield Sister stuff in it. But I can honestly tell you that I probably would never have started carrying around a notebook and getting my thoughts organized if I wasn't using my Panda Planner, because this got me in the habit of writing things down again and not being so lost and really being mindful. Like, that's what I love about this. It helps you be mindful. It's not just like, what are you doing today? Here's these little squares where you put what your task list is. Like, no. I did optimize, let's see, I don't think there's any in here anymore. Delaney took them all out. I did optimize it by making it a little bit more my own. I added in these note to self, like one of those you can get at like Urban Outfitters or Hot Topic or basically any paper store nowadays. But back in the day, it was like only Urban Outfitters because it was like different. It was like a little notepad and it said note to self, and then you could fill out all your notes or whatever. I put those in on the weekly tabs, and then on the daily tabs, I put in a piece of paper that was like to-do list with check boxes, so that I could add more things, more tasks to my to-do list and break it down further if that's what I really preferred. But it just depends. I liked having them in here, but my daughter stole all of them, so I might have to go find them again. And then the other thing that I use to organize my time, especially my work, is Trello. So I'm just going to show you guys Trello really fast, because if you are looking to get and stay organized, then I use these two in conjunction. So this is the Trello app. You have boards for different things, like Shield Sisters Daily Communication, Where Passion Meets Truth, Biz Shiz, which is, I haven't used that in a while, but that was how I first started organizing my to-do list again to stop being all over the place. Sunshine Creative, which is my VA stuff, Two Moms, One Podcast, and It's a Love Thing, which is something secret that I'm planning. These are just my favorites. I have like a million boards that I'm a part of. All those squares are different boards for organization. But I also use it for more than just work. Like I have a board called Food, and I put all of, okay, it's not going to show you guys. It's just, oh, there we go. I put all of like my favorite recipes that I find on Pinterest here, and it helps me to plan my shopping list. Gosh dang it. Well, this is what my phone looks like when it's really bright at you. Is that better? Yeah, kind of. So anyway, Trello's super awesome, and it basically organizes your things by creating a board, like a bulletin board, and then you have all these different cards on your board, and you scroll, oops, and then you can organize it. This is also super great for if you have a team of people working on something, like, well, I name my finished to-do list my bitch, because it makes me feel really good to say I made X task my bitch. And that's just something that motivates me. It's like the easy button with Staples. Like, that was easy. I used to love that button. So, and then there's the Raywin category, and then Nora's my virtual assistant. So there's my Nora category, Emily, who does my graphic designs, and then products. And like the way that you organize it is you can actually attach things to it, pictures, Google Docs, links, basically anything. There's commenting, there's deadlines, calendars. There's a way to look at it like a calendar if you wanted to. And I think that this is super handy for me when I don't have my planner on me or I want to plan ahead, because I don't like to put future dates in my planner just because I don't want to end up not using those days. Like, I used to plan out my week in advance. I would write the date at the top. But then this is like what happened. Like, here's Tuesday, February 28th. I planned the whole week. Here's Wednesday, March 1st. Like, look at that. That's a wasted space. I didn't even use it. And that makes me sad. So I don't fill out my long-term stuff in my planner. My planner, I sit down and do on a weekly basis for the week, and then on a daily basis for the daily, and then anything more long-term I'll put into my Trello app, or I'll put it in my actual calendar. I use Google Calendar too. That links to my scheduler so that if people are scheduling appointments with me, they see when I'm actually busy. So hopefully this video has helped you guys. If you are a hot mess like me and suck at keeping things organized and planning and have a million passion projects and things to do, maybe these tips will help. I just did the video because, like I said, a lot of people were talking to me about wanting to know how to plan it all out and all that stuff. I think Nora is getting her Panda planner today, or it may have already come. So just, if you need any help on organizing your time or setting up a routine, let me know, especially because that's part of your self-care prioritization plan that I help you create when we do coaching calls, or even if you just do like one of my free 15 or 30-minute sessions, we can talk about just straight up planning your day and starting routines and habits. And the reason that I want to talk to you guys about those things, and I think that I can help you with them, is because I literally am the worst at habits and the worst at routines, and being a mom has forced me to get into those things. And so I've learned a lot of tips and tricks as I flew by the seat of my pants. So if I can help you not fly by the seat of your pants, then I've helped you. So this is like a 25-minute video, which is super long for me. I'm going to go. I have an afternoon alone. My husband is at work, and Delaney, like I said, is on her way to Los Angeles to celebrate her cousin's birthday. And so I'm going to do some laundry and some work and drink my 7-Eleven coffee, which is my happy place. I like it like way better than Starbucks. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful Saturday, and I will see you later. Bye.